Hi everybody, Gypsy here. I just got done watching some reruns of the 70s and reminded me of what we went through as children. I was born in 66 and we broke the mold. We did things kids probably weren't supposed to do, but that's how we learned and grew and explored the world we lived in. Our parents were busy building their American dream, paying for that house, the cars, their careers, and trying to put money away for our college. uh, yeah, we didn't have knee pads or bike helmets. We're the reason why they created knee pads and bike helmets. Seatbelts weren't required. Yeah, kids could go into the store with a note to buy cigarettes for our parents or the babysitter. And yeah, we got paddled at school if we messed up. We survived. See, you act like it was abuse, but here's the thing. It was a choice. If you messed up bad enough to where you needed to be punished or you needed an attitude adjustment while you were at school, you were given a choice. You could be suspended for 3 days, or you could take 3 whacks with the board on your butt. Here's the thing. If you get suspended for 3 days, your parents were notified of why you're being suspended for 3 days. But if you chose those 3 whacks on the butt, it was done and over with, and you got back to living life. Your parents never find out that you screwed up and got your ass whooped. We chose 3 whacks on the rump. And you people blowing that out of proportion say, oh, don't beat my kid. I'm sorry. Did you actually raise your children? Are your children teenagers now? With no discipline? Yeah, I really wouldn't want to be you today. What changed? What changed from our generation to Gen Z and millennials? Why are we so different from them? Technology. When the Atari came out, everything changed. Now, instead of jumping on our bikes to go explore the woods and build forts and do crazy things, everybody was hiding in the basement playing on the rich kid in the neighborhood's Atari. And I say that because when Atari first came out, it was super expensive. And we had those old-fashioned tube TVs that, like when the game Pong came out, that ball going back and forth and those paddles going up and down, eventually they would create lines in the television tube and they wouldn't go away. So my daddy said, nope, no Atari in this house. We didn't get one. Yeah. So the only time I got to play is if I went over to a friend's house who had one, and that would be my only access to that video game. But you know what? Even they got boring and we wanted to go back outside and do the things that we loved doing, you know. And growing up in Central Florida, there weren't a lot of basements to play games in, and parents still didn't want children underfoot. So outside, get outside. But I'm sorry, technology has ruined it for the next generations. And posy sniffers, those are what I call people who want to tell other people how to raise their children, posy sniffers decided that corporal punishment is bad. I'm sorry, but none of us ever lost our life because we took 3 whacks on our bottom from our school principal or teacher. Some of you actually got the ruler across the hand. Now, I heard that was common in Catholic schools, and they still do this today, so, gee, at least some children are still getting some discipline. Yeah, maybe you might want to think that. There is a big difference between discipline and abuse, and I hate to tell you this, but those video games that you have suddenly decided are a good babysitter for your children, they've ruined them. They've completely ruined them. And you're seeing that now because these younger children, they are clueless. They're clueless. They're and some of them are stuck living in that fantasy world that the video games have got them locked into and so addicted to, for lack of a better word, because there is no better word, because that's what it is. It's an addiction. I have seen parents literally have to take those video game systems out and destroy them. The cell phones, mom shooting the cell phone because social media has taken control of her daughter's life. Yeah, that's where parents are out. Well, now here's my suggestion. Don't encourage it to begin with. Stop letting your infants play with your cell phones. Stop. Be the parent. Take control. Otherwise, why are you doing this? Maybe you forgot what your job as a parent is. Your job is to prepare your child for adulthood. Not stick them in a basement and ignore them for 10 hours out of the day. Because that's what you did. That's what you're doing. Handing them a cell phone and say, here, go. No limitations. That's not good. That's not good. Children need limitations, they need boundaries, they need rules, and they need consequences. Otherwise, you end up with people who have never been told no, who think that they are entitled to get whatever they want because they've never been told no. And we see how destructive those people can be. We got one in the White House right now who has never been told no. And when he is told no, he throws a temper tantrum like a 3-year-old. So, consequences are necessary for everyone, starting in childhood. So I'm telling parents, do your job. If you don't know how to do your job, ask one of our generation. We survived. Your kids might not. It's okay to ask for help. Peace out. Love you.